Hey everyone, hopefully the connection's better this time. I meant to come on earlier, but for some reason the signal's a little weak. But anyway, I'm Helene, CEO and founder of Hashtagitude, a digital marketing agency in Denver. We help businesses grow their online communities through authentic and genuine connections. Today's topic is about updates to Facebook's algorithm and how they can affect your business. So, as we all are quite familiar with, Facebook does like to play around with their algorithms more or less so that they can find more relevant content to share with those with us on their news feed. So, an algorithm is defined as a process or set of rules to be followed in calculations or other problem-solving operations, especially by a computer. Probably before you joined Facebook, before all the social media networks started using algorithms, you probably thought you wouldn't hear the word algorithm anymore after grade school. Well, they're back, of course. And, a lot of the algorithms that Facebook uses is for how to rank relevant content based on what you, as a user, enjoy individually. So your Facebook newsfeed is very different from your friend's Facebook newsfeed, and so on and so forth. In 2016, for example, Facebook introduced an algorithm that boosts content found and shared within Facebook through their Facebook News platform over content brought in from outside sources. You may have also noticed that in terms of Facebook video, whether it be Facebook Live or videos that you've uploaded directly to Facebook, they rank a lot better versus if you shared a link to YouTube. So this round of algorithm changes actually came about, I would say, not too long ago, and it's the two keywords for this update are signals and authenticity. You probably can guess that with the second one, authenticity, that came about because of all the fake news that's been floating around in the last several months or so. But first we'll talk about signals. So there's three different types of signals that Facebook has introduced. The personal signal, which is how closely connected someone is to your page. If a friend, let's say for instance, is interacting a lot with a Facebook page that you're not connected with currently, you'll still see that post on your feed because your friend, one of your good friends or family members, is interacting a lot with that business page. So it also depends on how frequently they interact with that business page, but the news feed will reflect that personal signal. The second signal out there is the universal signal. So this is based off of how much engagement your posts make. So, with the universal signal, it also incorporates the authenticity of what you're posting. So if your content that you're posting either to your Facebook profile or to your Facebook business page is not real or is inauthentic, then Facebook is going to make sure that that post gets hidden down the newsfeed. And then there's the real-time signal, which is the third and final one out of the three signals. So let's say, for instance, that your post is relevant to something happening in the world right now, like a current event, something in politics perhaps, or a holiday, like Cinco de Mayo was on Friday. So if you had posted something about Cinco de Mayo on Friday to your business page or even to your own profile, Facebook will most likely have boosted that post up the news feed for all your friends and family who are following you. It places priority to these posts to generate the engagement. So people are all saying like Happy Cinco de Mayo or Happy Chinese New Year or Happy Valentine's Day, etc. If your post has something along those lines of relating to that particular holiday or event, then Facebook will put that post up higher in your newsfeed and in your friends' news feeds. But these three signals shouldn't wreak too much havoc on your business Facebook page. But of course, they're Facebook's caveat is, of course, make sure you're still posting relevant content to your Facebook page, and relevant content meaning that, you know, whoever is following or liking your Facebook page finds it relevant. So Facebook's algorithms are always working in the background so that when you visit your newsfeed, you're seeing the information that they think is most relevant to you at this moment. So what that means is that, you know, if something else is trending besides a holiday or an event, something happening in the world, it's going to push up that kind of content on your Facebook newsfeed over someone posting about their cat or their dog or their children. This update to the algorithm also affects how you see videos on your newsfeed. Facebook basically judges how much someone or, you know, its users are watching certain videos, and even though they say that, you know, longer videos see better engagement, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you posted a video that's 30 minutes long that Facebook is going to automatically boost that post up to the top of everyone's newsfeed. If it's a video that no one wants to watch, it'll still end up docking your newsfeed ranking. So the completion sweet spot for videos seems to be somewhere in the middle, but 15 seconds or less video has a completion rate of 26%. Videos longer than 2 minutes end up getting watched, I would say 31% of the way. And if you have a video between 30 to 60 seconds upload to YouTube, I would say almost half of viewers will have seen it, so 44%. Brings me now to the final part of the algorithm changes. Goes to authenticity. So, you know, fake news, it's destroyed a lot of news feeds, but hopefully with this change in the algorithm that a lot of the fake news will be docked now. So when Facebook notices that something has been deemed fake news, or is like sensationalistic, or even spam, so, you know, there's always clickbait out there, like top 10 ways to da-da-da, you know, it's always gets people to be like, I'm curious to click on that. But if it's inauthentic, or it's like content coming from like a, you know, a content machine, or just something that's just not real news or a good website, Facebook will penalize it by docking that visibility of that fake news page in the news feeds. But of course, for all of us, we should also be aware of where we're sharing the information that we're getting. You know, if you're getting news from some website that's like OMFY something or another, just making it up right now, but if you're getting news from websites that aren't very well verified, perhaps you should back away slowly and not share that information on Facebook, because Facebook might then deem your account kind of spammy. So the conclusion of these changes, of course, is, okay, I might be preaching to the choir, but yes, share authentic content, and that's also relevant to your audience. Don't force engagement with your posts. You know, understand your audience and make sure that it's relevant to them, but also don't ask people for likes, shares, or comments. You know, blatantly asking your audience to like or share or comment is not exactly authentic either. So it can inflate the engagement, and it could also end up having Facebook dock you for trying to scam the system. Apparently, also, don't try to scam the system with live video. Apparently last year, it was released in Facebook news that live videos would be promoted more often in the newsfeed. So then some advertisers started posting stuff that were graphics only live videos. Live. They weren't actually live videos. Like countdown clocks, because they thought they could basically game the system and not actually be broadcasting live. So of course, Facebook had to intervene with that. And you know, of course, long story short, just don't try to game the system. Facebook does take into account trending topics, as I said earlier, but just make sure that if you do plan to participate in like a holiday or just a trending topic in general, that is still relevant to your audience. And of course, you know, like I said, back away slowly from pages that get unfavorable mentions or does come across as being kind of spammy. Hard to say which pages specifically are not so good for resharing or commenting or engaging with. But of course, if something just looks a little fishy on a Facebook page, probably shouldn't interact with it. So hopefully that all made sense, and hopefully it wasn't too redundant. Like I said, keywords are make sure that it is authentic and relevant to your audience. So anything that you share, hopefully either through your Facebook page or your profile, is relevant and authentic to your specific audience. So thanks for joining me today. Just a few announcements for the end of this broadcast. We are having our second workshop this Wednesday, the second out of our 10 Times Your Community workshop. We're going to be working on building content and consistency for your digital marketing strategy. And even if you missed last week's workshop, that's totally fine. We'll do a little recap anyway at the beginning of this workshop, and we still have discount codes, so I'll drop it in the comments below after this broadcast. We also have our Caffeine and Conversation happening this Friday in downtown Denver. It's a free event. We have tea selected from Platform Tea, and coffee is to be determined, but of course it will definitely be coffee. So be sure to RSVP to that. It's free, like I said. It's Friday from 8 a.m. to 9:30 not p.m. a.m. So an hour and a half, but you don't have to stay the whole time or show up on time. Show up when you can, and hopefully there won't be too much traffic. We also have our Walk and Talk next Tuesday, which is our collaboration with Walk to Connect, also in downtown Denver. It's from 11:30 to 12:30 next Wednesday during lunchtime. We'll also be walking by Civic Center Eats. So if you're interested in the food truck gathering at Civic Center, we'll be walking by there, and you can stop by and get your lunch. That event is also free. And we are currently seeking new clients. So if you know of any businesses that need some additional marketing help, let me know. Send a message to our Facebook page or visit our website and have them contact us there as well. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Monday, and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.